Hey guys, what's up? It's Brandon Hanson again. I just want to take a minute after skateboarding day and show you a little simple shoe hack I like to do as well. If you ever watched my recent video I put up, I showed you how to put additional gel insoles in the heels to make your shoes last a little bit longer and make you have more comfortable feet while riding. So what I'm going to do next is, I want to go and show you a little hack that I like to do where you don't have to spend next to any money to keep your skate shoes lasting longer. So what I'm going to do is, if you get the side of your shoe starting to have holes in them where it starts ripping through your socks and then start hitting the skin on your toes, I just want to go ahead and give you a little heads up. So I'm just going to show you the hole first, and then I'll show you what you can do to make them last longer. So thanks for watching and enjoy. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the hole first, like I say. See right where I'm pointing it, that's where the skin is pretty much. Right in that area. Because what happens is when you do like a lot of grinds and ollies and stuff like that, like I like to do, especially when you do with ledges and handrails, it definitely takes a lot out of you. So I'm going to show you the supplies you need and go from there. So here it is. So as you can see, a pair of gloves for wearing while you use the super glue. An old part of a shoe I use. This brand, as you can see, was Maui & Sons that I used for other skate shoes. That's my most common I use that I actually go for skateboarding. Here's super glue and a pair of scissors. So after using these pair of Nikes for 2 skateboard sessions so far, it looks like I'll have to replace it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up so you can see you get it replaced and go from there. So just a little friendly reminder, no matter what kind of shoes you get, no matter how expensive or cheap they are, they'll all have the same thing I've noticed, unless you get like really advanced technology. So I've yet to figure that out with any skate shoes I got, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a little heads up and getting this set up so you'll be ready to ride. All right, so while I do this really low to the ground on this nice little tripod, again, take apart an old shoe. Like I say, this is a Maui & Sons, not the ones that were at Walmart, but actually on another website that you can find these shoes on discount and stuff. So they're still for sale out there, and they work very well for my skating because just like my Nikes, they go just as quick, but for a fraction of the price. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut up a little patch area I'm going to need for my shoes. Make sure you know how big the hole is, and that way you don't have to keep cutting out different sizes. Because what's really cool about this is it saves you time and money by basically recycling, if you want to call it. You're basically using your old shoes and you're putting it on to new shoes. So that way it's definitely really cool. So again, as you can see, down here is where I have my hole in where it's starting to rip. So remember, as I point out in my other video, make sure you wear your gloves, because the worst thing is getting fingers stuck together with super glue and then having to rip them apart without any surgery. So we'll definitely get this going. So again, got my gloves on. We'll take the super glue that you can find anywhere on the market at different stores. And then the main thing is you gotta be really quick because it will dry up quick. So here's the part of the shoe I was getting off the tongue of my other shoe. So now you can see the old part that I cut out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this right on it. So we'll go ahead and super glue it on. And then what you do is, after you get the super glue, put it right in that spot where it is, smack it down, and get it to dry as soon as possible. And what I like to do is, I basically like to be able to get it on the shoe as quick as I can with my feet in it. So that way, you'll be able to have it fit perfectly. So that way, when it's all dry and stuff, it's going to be really hardened. So that way you know what it's like. So again, that way when it's already hard, you have adjusted your side, just like relacing all your shoes and everything, and going from there. So as you can see, it dries up really quick. So that way I can just fuss with it and give you another angle of it. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. As you can see, it's on there perfectly. And the main thing is to make sure it's all ready to go for your ride. So as you can see, I got the hole all good to go, and it's just a simple hack. People sell patches and stuff cheap too, that if you find the right distributor or if people are selling it randomly, it works good. But as I said, when I get done using a former pair of skate shoes, I always like to take it off by trimming out the tongue part or any other part of the shoe that has that surface to make it perfect to fit on. So I guess you could say it's just a simple way to recycle and try to be environmentally friendly while you do what you love. So I hope this works out for you guys. A little simple hack tip to make sure you can make your shoes last longer, no matter the brand, such as these Nikes, or just like my other brand, Maui & Sons, that I buy, and wherever else is on the market. So I'll go ahead and get these relaced up and get on my way. So thanks for watching these videos that I do to show you how to make your stuff last longer. I hope you enjoyed. Get out there and skateboard or whatever else you do that you love to do, and enjoy.